Spencer, and today I'll be talking about a military lifestyle. To start off, you gotta know anything about living in the military.
My brother-in-law, my mother, and my dad were all in the military.
Cool.
Like when people in the military don't like their families have to like keep moving and like go to different places and stuff.
Okay, so today what you learn about is training, working, and living for military people. We're gonna start off with training. According to today's military, basic training can last between 7 to 12 weeks, depending on the service range. So, with that being said, in training, when they go to training, what they'll learn about is weapons, leadership skills, and physical training. Now, the weapons they use is the M16. That's the first one, but they don't get it as soon as they get to basic training. They'll learn how to assemble, reassemble the M16. For leadership skills, they will, say for instance, they go to a obstacle course. And the two pictures you see at the top I've done before, and it's so fun. This right here is, you have to start from the top and come all the way down to the bottom. And you have to have 3 points of contact, which is 2 arms, a leg, 2 legs, arm. This one over here, as you can see, this guy has this leg hanging down and 2 arms holding, and the guy behind him has he's upside down. He has 2 arms, with 2 legs crossed and his arm like this. That's the rope. Both of these are rope obstacles. They're so fun. So they do things like that to teach them leadership skills because they learn from each other. One's not better than the other, things of that nature. Physical training. Well, physical training is the entire time when you go to basic training. The main part of physical training is the 2-minute push-ups, the 2-minute sit-ups, and the 2-mile run. That's the basic thing you have to pass, but that's nothing compared to what they go through in basic training. Also, there's 2 types of trainings. The first is basic training. Basic training is when you become a soldier. Advanced individual training is after you become a soldier. AIT basically focuses on your job. And your job all depends on the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery test, which is the ASVAB. Pretty sure y'all heard about it. The higher you score on the ASVAB is the more options of jobs you have. So the higher, the better job you have, the lower the job you have. But a job is a job, so working in the military, I don't know, I didn't get to experience it. I almost did because I was accepted into the United States Army Reserves, but I had a baby, so I can't go. But so careers, it's just like careers in the real world. You got the transportation, artillery, avionics, engineering. As you see in the pictures posted, I have pictures of transportation, avionics right here, using to deal with the airplanes, and artillery, which is I'm pretty sure y'all pass by the big tanks and stuff on that road. I always want to touch one. And I'll say it's 2 types of soldiers, I guess you could say, enlisted and officers. Enlisted, usually they start from privates and they go all the way up to sergeant majors. I had the best sergeant major in the world when I was in JRTC, the best. And you can look at enlisted soldiers as being employees of the military. They also, officers are like the managers. They're like the bosses. They make sure everything goes right. They make sure that anything that goes wrong, they're accounted for. It's just like when I was the battalion commander in JRTC, anything my cadets did fell on me. If it was right, wrong, everything fell on me. I was the one that got all the money. Della 1999, she says, training is considered to be one of the key factors in achieving military goals. Living with a military career. Living with a military career means affordable housing, family and shopping, family health care, military spouse education. These are programs for military women and men. The first one basically, if you go somewhere, they can, you say, I'm in the military, oh, discount, you know, things of that nature. Just like if the military has their own little store called PX, so they automatically get, you know, things, no taxes, things low price there. With family health care, of course, it's just like civilian family health care. You get plans for you and your family as well. Military spouse education is if someone is in the military and their wife wants to go to school, their wife can go to school off of their benefits, vice versa. There are two ways you can live in the military, so to say. Living on base is one, and living off of base is another. Usually, when you live on base, you're young, you just started, you just came out, you're fresh, you don't have a family, you may be in Fort Knox, Fort Bragg, Fort Lee, anywhere. Living off of base, usually they have a family, they're older, they have time in the military. They also have a basic allowance for housing, which is the pictures. This picture right here is kind of like a military community, like military officers, you know, listening, they stay together, well, in different houses, but, you know, they stay in like the same community, and the military pays for the rent, the lights, the water. Only thing you really have to pay for maybe is the cable, Wi-Fi, anything like that. And the pictures over here on the base, this is Fort Bragg. I've been there before. I lived in those barracks. It's fun. I miss it so much. And something I also want to touch as well, when you're working as an enlisted or an officer, you also get paid. And the longer you stay in the military, the more money you get. According to GoArmy.com, a private gets paid at least $18,000 that first year. Think about being 18, getting $18,000 a year. And also, according to GoArmy.com, an 01, which is an officer, they start at second lieutenant to general, they get paid at least $35,000 their first year. Imagine being 21, 22, graduating OCS, which is Officer Candidate School, and you've been an officer and you have $35,000 a year. No family, just you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, or whoever, whatever. You just have all this money to splurge the way you want. And I also want to explain different ways to become an officer. You can, it's a school called West Point in New York, I believe. They go to school for 4 years, and at the end they have this little march and then they do a graduation, just like for your college, that you can be an officer that way, or you can go to an ROTC program and you can join and be an officer that way as well. So in conclusion, today I hope you guys learned about training, working, and living with a military career, and also to know it's a fun experience. Thank you.